Just like Green Day said, on holiday, na 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 na. Anyway, guys, we're back with Forget Our Team. We are back with another movie review, and we are looking at 2006, which was 17 years ago. What's that all about? And we're looking at The Holiday, starring Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, Kate Winslet, Jack Black, Eli Wallach, Rufus Sewell, Emma Pritchard, and Miffy Englefield. So there's a lot of people that you know in this movie. IDMB's gave it a 6.9 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes has gave it 50%. The description reads, two girls from different countries swap homes for the holidays to get away from their relationship issues. However, their lives change unexpectedly when they meet and fall in love with two local guys. And I've just managed to stop myself from sneezing. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. Looking forward to discussing this movie. Now, is it a bit cringy? Yes. Is it a bit predictable? I mean, is predictable the right word? I don't really know. I mean, the box office did 205 million. I think it's a very, very good movie. It's actually unique where you get like two completely like different perspectives. Now, they are connected, I guess. Jude Law, who plays Graham, is the brother of Iris and is the lover of Amanda Woods. So essentially, Cameron Diaz's character Amanda goes to LA to the Cotswolds, while Iris, who lived in the Cotswolds, go to LA. So they swap lives, and Iris befriends an old man named Arthur, falls in love with Miles, while Amanda Woods falls in love with Graham. But of course, Iris still has a connection to Jasper. Jasper, who's only really using her to improve his book. Again, she finally manages to let go of Jasper, which is a pretty good scene. You know, it is the definition I would describe as a chick flick. You know, if you're a middle-aged woman, you will absolutely love this movie. You will. There's no disputing that. Did I love it? No, I didn't love it, but I mean, I think for exactly what it's trying to do, it absolutely hits the nail on the head. It's a feel-good movie. There is points where I thought, this could end up really being like a sour taste in your mouth. Like when Amanda finally decides to go to Graham's house, and he's kind of like, you know, acting as if there's a woman in the house, but it turns out it's just two kids, and he's been widowed. And I was me thinking, God, this guy's cheating on Amanda, and it turns out these two women that were phone calling him, and she was like, I wonder who they are on the phone, the names. It's his two daughters. It's things like that. And then Miles, Jack Black's character over in America, is essentially going through the exact same scenario that Iris was going through with Jasper, but he manages to finally cut ties with his ex, and then him, and Kate Winslet can get together. And even like the whole side storyline with Arthur finally getting congratulated and he makes it up the steps. I enjoyed all of that, and I like the fact that the movie ends with them all happy as like one big happy family with the two kids. Graham's his kids. So for me, a very, very good movie. I know I've just literally covered a 2-hour movie there, like within the click of a fingers, but it's one of those movies you'll just have to watch. Like, you know, it's not got the greatest story of all time, but it's got a feel-good factor that I can't talk to you about, really. You have to go and watch it. You have to go and experience it for yourselves. I've never watched this. Anytime it gets mentioned, it's like, The Holiday, you know, wee man. That one. But no, this movie was good, right? And for me, it's getting a 7 out of 10. Absolutely. Gets a 7 out of 10. And I think that's a good rate. And I don't think it could have really did much more for me to like warrant a 10 out of 10. I think 10 out of 10 movies just, well, even like a 9 out of 10, you know, or like an 8. They have to, the story has to be gripping, you know, and like on the heartstrings. For me, like anybody that ever had a relationship, and that doesn't have to be, you know, with a partner or a wife or whatever, you know, with your family, anybody, your mum, your dad, your siblings. This movie actually like tends to like every single one of them. Now I know it is more on the lover side, but you do have, you know, Arthur, like the fatherly figure to Iris a bit. You've got Graham, of course, with his two kids, and you know, I've seen an article like, is Graham, Jude Law's character for The Holiday, the perfect man ever? Fucking maybe. The way he's talking about his family and his kids is like, I mean, putting them over to the highest degree possible. Rufus Sewell's character Jasper, though, he was a bit of a wanker, wasn't he? To say the least. And yeah, some really good stuff. And there were also the likes of John Krasinski in there, and a few oldies in there. Anybody else? You had Lindsay Lohan in a movie trailer, and that's what Amanda Wood's job title was, a movie trailer, which I thought was funny. But you know what? Enjoyed it very much so, and I'm sticking with a 7. It's a great wee fun movie to watch, guys. So that's where we're going to leave you. So make sure you leave your thoughts down below. But until next time, peace.